Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Sunday, the 4th of February 2024. Today is actual astrological in bulk. The sun is at 15 degrees of Aquarius at the midpoint between 0 degrees of Capricorn, where the sun was at winter solstice, and 0 degrees of Aries, where the sun will be at spring equinox. We're at that midpoint. So today's the day when I'll be doing my in bulk stuff. We have some astrology for today. We have the moon starting off in Scorpio. It's going to form a sextile to Mercury in Capricorn before moving on into Sagittarius, where it's going to form a sextile to Pluto at the very beginnings of Aquarius, and then forming a square to Saturn in Pisces. That's not right. Let me just check my astrological diary, my moon diary. Right, that's next week. That's next week. Yes, it is right. Sagittarius. Right, yeah. It's I was thinking Aquarius. We're not. Its moon is in Sagittarius and it's forming a square to Saturn in Pisces. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going. Okay, anyway, back to sort of the meanings of what's going on today. Intense curiosity opens us to new horizons of deep transformation. Slow down to make sure we integrate that energy properly, okay? And yeah, really sort of embody it. So, finally got there. I'm so professional. It makes me laugh, as you could tell, 'cause I'm always laughing on here. Yeah, I'm not polished. I'm not polished, I'm not professional, I'm just me coming on here reading my cards. And yeah, just saying what I see. Oh dear. Anyway, so we've got the death card at the bottom, deep transformation, Scorpio energy. Oh, and the full moon. So where are we astrologically? The fourth. We've just come past the waning half moon. The new moon is on Friday, on the 9th, in Aquarius. So anyway, let's see, what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and our greatest, highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So, yes, Sunday. Let's just put the glasses out of the way over there. And let's see what we need to know for this in bulk Sunday. Okay, time. Okay, we've got that square to Saturn. Old father time. We've got the sun and the moon reflected in there. The cycle of time of nature. We've got grounded. And we have, I've got two here. We'll take two. Okay, we've got transformation and we've got release. Okay, so as we transform ourselves, then, you know, we release old parts of ourselves. So time and grounding, that's slowing down, really getting grounded, anchoring in, sending your roots deep, to hold yourself deep in your body. If we're integrating a lot of transformation, a lot of deep stuff, then we really need to make sure that we're grounded and anchored in. Okay, so we're not all over the place. And also, when we're anchored in, when we're grounded and we've got our deep roots going down, then we can release through our roots. Okay, and we can ask Gaia, Mother Earth, the Divine Feminine, to take what we're releasing and for it to be turned into that which is light and love. So that's your energy for today, and that fits in really nice with a sort of in bulk, where we're just coming out, just beginning to come out of winter season and into spring. We're sensing the little stirrings within of creativity of the new cycle. Let's have the Marielle deck. Marielle. We've got the Hierophant at the bottom there. What was I saying? Yeah, sort of, you know, slowing down that pausing, making sure we're anchored, making sure we're grounded in the 3D. Because with Pluto in Aquarius, there could be lots of downloads. Started at the full moon in Leo, the Sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius opposing Leo. Remember that the death came up for the transformation and release. Remember, death was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, then we had the full moon as well. Okay, which if we go back to sort of the full moon in Leo, the moon was in Leo, being worked on, if that's the word, by the Sun and Pluto in opposition in Aquarius. Yeah, opening up to new downloads and channeling and things coming in. And it may be that since then till now we've been digesting it, we've been integrating it. Okay, it's transforming us, and in transformation we need to release what we no longer need. So it's quite a lot going on. Okay, remember it was also T squared with Jupiter in Taurus, wasn't it? So yeah, and that was supporting the full moon. And when we've got a T squared, we look across to see the empty side, and that was Scorpio, which was about diving deep into the subconscious to see what needs transforming, what needs releasing. And so now, you know, now's a good time to be sort of making sure we're doing that. Anyway, let's get back to the cards. What do we need to know for Sunday, the 4th of February 2024? I nearly said April then. It's November yesterday, it's April today. Oh my God. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies in it for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see, where do we find ourselves? Oh, the Hermit. Virgo energy, so again, more grounding. Going into the past, we've got the King of Cups. Beneath us, we've got the Six of Cups. Above us, we've got the Magician, and we're going into Temperance. So there's some big energies there. Out of 5 cards, we've got 3 major arcanas. Okay, then we've got the Nine of Cups in the clarifiers with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. This one's just showing. We've got the 2 of Discs there. Okay, so let's see what we've got underneath. We've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the 6 of Cups, we've got, sorry, the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, the Moon, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Discs, Okay, the Four of Swords as well, because, you know, everyone likes a bit of healing. So, once again, we've got quite a story going on in the subconscious. That's where all the action always takes place. By the time it comes up to consciousness, we process quite a lot of it. Anyway, so where we find ourselves in this hermit energy, anchor in, ground, connect to your inner wisdom. Okay, the light within, your soul essence, because that has all the wisdom, that knows everything. Okay, what's going into the past is we've got the King of Cups here. Okay, cardinal water, Cancer energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon, but cardinal water for me is just like the tide. I always get an image of the tide ebbing and flowing. With the King of Cups, he's learnt how to ebb and flow with his emotions, to remain aligned to his emotions without being attached to them. He flows with them. Okay, it's not. He's learned how to flow with his emotions and his intuition. He could use it in very creative ways out in the world. So we've come into this energy. Where is the... So, and we're able to just sort of be merged in our emotions, in our intuition, in love, just like the King of Cups is here. Okay, beneath us, okay, we've got the Six of Cups. Lobster hand boy, lobster boy, and here this figure is actually submerged above, below the water. It's a very watery theme. Okay, so I know this is the Hermit. It always makes me think of water when I see this Hermit card with all the blue around it. It looks like waves, and again flowing with intuition and wisdom and knowing. Then we've got the King of Pentacles here. He's half submerged in the water. Okay, here we've got the Magician on what looks like a giant lily pad or something in water. Just open. Yeah, there's water in there. It looks like there's a full moon behind him as well. And then we've got the Temperance card. Okay, so there's a lot here about our emotions. That's the sense I'm getting. Okay, so being balanced in the emotions, flowing with your intuition and wisdom. And then our foundation beneath the Six of Cups, that will be something. Six of Cups, is it the sun? The sun in Scorpio. Well, we don't have the sun in Scorpio, but we have the moon in Scorpio today. Okay, so that deep dive into the emotions, into sort of, you know, what's there from the past, what can we get rid of, what do we no longer need. Okay, because we, you know, we hold all sorts of stuff in the subconscious, and a lot of it, you know, we've outgrown. Okay, so by submerging yourself down into that, seeing that's there, you can come up and transform it and release it. Above, we've got the Magician, a reminder from Spirit here that, you know, we have all the elements within. We create manifest the magic within. We channel down the divine masculine, source energy, and co-create with the elements within us, and we manifest down onto the earth, onto Mother Gaia, the divine feminine, the 3D, the physical world. Okay, and we need to do that in a balanced way. Balanced emotions. Yeah, anything that's out of balance needs to be transformed and released today. Okay, could do a little ritual or something for that. The clarifiers. we've got the Nine of Cups. So the emotional wish card. So if we're setting intentions and making wishes, okay, with the Magician, with the Nine of Cups, we want to make sure that sort of we've got our energy flowing and everything. Okay, next up we've got the Five of Cups, which is, again, looking into the past. It's about regret, disappointment, well, things didn't work out last time, things have never worked out for me type of thing. And when we're in that state, we're blocking the flow of water, of emotions, of intuition, of abundance. So, you know, get off the well and let everything start flowing again. Let go of those emotions. They don't serve you anymore. Okay, so we could be holding on to old negative emotions, and we could be holding on to old negative thoughts. The good old Nine of Swords here. Worry, anxiety, fears keeping you awake in the middle of the night, things going over in your mind. Okay, so with that, we've got to clarify. We've got to clarify for the clarifiers. We've got the Two of Discs here. So this figure with the two coins, one over the eyes, one to look outwards and the other one to look inwards. So that we keep a balance between our inner world and the outer world. As I said it before, there's a lot about balance here. Okay. Doing the inner work and the outer work. So let's have a look and see what's in the subconscious. So we've got quite a lot going on here. I'm just going to bring the cards round for me. We've got a lot of major arcana here. So, you know, spiritual big jobs going on. If we start off, we've got the Seven of Swords here. Okay, we've got black and white here again. The conscious and subconscious, the light and the dark. What always strikes me about this card is both creatures, the raven and the snake, have got green eyes, and the raven is holding a green precious stone in its beak. And it always, excuse me, it always makes me think about coming to the heart to find the truth, seeing the truth, the jewel of the heart portal. Okay, so, and that clears and protects us from lies, other people's illusions, delusions, our own illusions and delusions. Okay, then we've got the King of Swords here, which is cardinal air, which is Libra, which is truth, justice. Okay, clear, clinical, cut. The rule of law, balance as well. Coming back to another card of balance. Okay, it's all about staying in balance today. With that, we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, when we're in that balanced state, then a new little inspiration can come up. Okay, when we're not mentally or emotionally all over the place, okay, we're in that stillness, that point of balance, then these little sparks can come up and bubble up through the subconscious and reveal themselves to us. Which brings us to the Six of Wands. I will say victory, winning. You know, we're riding to victory when we do this. And riding to victory means connecting to love. The Two of Cups here, okay, opening our hearts to ourselves, divine masculine, divine feminine, in balance. Also connecting to what we love doing. Okay, doing what we love. Okay, all of that brings us to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, divine timing, something changes. Today is the right day to do it. It's all okay. With that, we have the World. Okay, we're bringing something to completion. That transformation, that release, that death card. You know, I keep saying it because it keeps coming into my head. Winter's end. Okay, we're at the start of the beginning of spring. Okay, then we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is fixed water. This is Scorpio energy. Okay, it's the crab here has got these like the pearls, and what I'm getting is dive deep into the subconscious, into the scorpionic energies to find the treasure. Because that treasure is the key to your creativity, your fertility, the spark that will become the next growth cycle. What it is you want to birth this year. Okay, in the cycles of the moon. Okay, so we got the new moon coming up on the 9th. It'll be the new moon in Aquarius. I'm just something like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think the moon is in Capricorn. So we're bringing the last cycle to a close. At 6th, 7th, 8th, the moon is in Capricorn. So we'll be reflecting and completing this last lunar cycle, which was a new moon in Capricorn. Okay, then getting ready to unleash the new moon cycle, moon in Aquarius energies. Okay. With the Hanged Man, looking at things from a different perspective, sacrificing an old self, a comfort zone for a new, bigger, better version of ourselves, seeing things in a different way. As humans, we tend, makes me laugh, I do it myself. As humans, we tend to see things, from such a small perspective, what we're here to do, what we're going to manifest. And then you tune into your intuition and sort of, start getting your downloads and things like that. And it's these big things that that your higher self, your soul wants you to do. And it's like, oh, that feels a bit risky. And it still only shows us one step at a time what the next step is. I've said this many times before, that if we saw the whole journey, we wouldn't get out of bed. We'd lay on the sofa under a duvet watching Netflix or something going, oh, I haven't got the energy for that. It's only when we're seduced into doing the first few steps, it's like, well, look, it's just another little step. Come on, you can do it. A bit like coaxing a cat or a dog with treats. That's us. Us with the universe. Come on, it's just one little step. It's not that big, you can do it. And so, look, a little treat. And so we go along. And that is basically how the universe coaxes us along. So, go with it. Look at things from a different perspective. Look at things from the universal perspective. Because it brings good things. And you might hear, first of all, often for me, what happens is it comes in metaphor, and it's like, huh? What does that mean? That's not helping me. And then gradually, over the next few days, the next few weeks, couple of months or so, then things start coming in. It's like, oh, that's what that was about. Oh, right, okay, right now I'm understanding a bit. And again, I only just see those next steps. It's like, oh, but I know what this is. I know what I'm doing. So, that's where we are. And in bulk, it's a perfect time for that to be happening. Okay, planting the seeds of a new cycle. We've got the Ace of Discs, the Ace of Pentacles, what we're physically creating in this solar year. Okay. And we're finishing off with a reminder, the Four of Swords, the winds of spring are blowing the clouds of confusion away. Okay, so we're getting clarity, and just rest into that. Okay, we're still at a very early stage. There's just a little spark of creativity that we've been connected to. But we're still, 6, 7 weeks, 7 weeks until we get to spring equinox, which is when sort of whatever's been bubbling up in the subconscious burst forth into consciousness, into the light. And that's when we're sort of ready to start taking action. At the moment, we're just sort of pondering it, thinking about things. Okay, so yeah. Follow the treats from the universe. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for Sunday the 4th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, let's get a little Art of the Sacred Wheel card to sum things up. Oops, right. Oof. Number 13, birthing care, tending the new. That is exactly what we're doing. Okay, the very seeds we're planting. You know, I've said it before the seeds, when they germinate, the first thing they do is they send roots down. They anchor themselves in, they ground. They form a firm foundation so that as they then start sending a shoot up and uncurling out and pushing its way through the surface of the earth, it's got a good firm anchor and foundation. It will hold it steady against the winds and sort of the things that try and push it over and stuff. It can draw plenty of nutrients up from the soil. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're tending the new. So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope the reading's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let's hope get this channel growing. If you're still with me. Oh yeah, if you like a personal reading, email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching. Let's see if we can get this to go off.